Hello there. Today we'll be talking about a two-letter word, a very magical word. No. Are you one of those people who instinctively say yes at every request thrown at you? Welcome to Straight Up with Dr. Yide, where we talk about wealth creation and financial discipline. I am Dr. Olaide. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, I think you're missing out. Why not subscribe right now, then hit that notification bell so you get notifications every time I post new video. Now straight to the chase. Learning how to say no without feeling of guilt. This concept has plunged a lot of people into a life riddled with regrets just because you never learned to say the word no. It's as simple as no. Most people are men pleasers just because you like when people say, "Oh, you're so nice, you're God sent, you're this," at the detriment of your happiness. Now, you're a married man with kids, and yet you have people asking you for money. You have not paid your children's school fees, and you're helping somebody out there. You've not taken your wife and family on a vacation, and you're helping another person's family. That's not very wise. That's not an investment. You need to learn to say no. You can't help everybody. Now, I'm not saying you should be outrightly stingy, but I'm asking you to be meticulous about your response to everybody. When you're given 100 requests, you want to analyze them. How many of them are you truly capable of helping? Fine. If you can actually help, go ahead. As long as it's not going to inconvenience you or put your family, your direct family, at risk. Stop pleasing other people at the expense of your life. Now, how do I mean? I've seen a lot of people who keep sending money to their extended family at the expense of their own immediate family. And let me tell you, if you're a young man, you're married with kids, your number one priority is your wife and children. Before you start splurging or giving money out, ensure that you've settled them. It is imperative, it is compulsory that you pay your children's school fees. You ensure they eat fine, a 3 square meal, balanced diet. Ensure that your wife is comfortable. Now, I'm not asking you to indulge in every request, but the necessary things that keeps her happy, that services the relationship between you and your wife. Why grant loans to people you know will never pay you back? How do I mean? A very dear childhood friend comes to you and asks you for 500,000 naira. Comes with a story that he has not paid his rent, he has not paid this, he has not paid that. Analyze the situation. Before you say yes, think carefully. This person I'm about to borrow this money. Can this person pay me back? If this person doesn't pay me back, will I feel offended? If the answer is yes, you will feel offended. Look that person on the eye like this and give them a very good no without any sense of guilt or condemnation. Now, we do a lot of things we don't really want to do. You are the captain of your ship. You are in control of your life. You should be able to question the status quo. Now, imagine inviting me for a wedding and telling me I must wear a particular ashebi. If you don't like what I'm wearing, don't invite me. Now, if buying the ashebi is not going to punch a hole in your finances, you can go ahead. But what I'm trying to say is be analytical, be sincere with yourself. You know how much you can earn. You know what you can do. You know your financial capacity. Take stock. Know what you can do. Do not allow anybody push you into a life of regrets. That I wouldn't have been where I am, or I shouldn't be here because I kept on spending money on my siblings. I kept on spending money on these things. Now, it's good to help your siblings, but ensure that you're giving them a percentage of your finances that wouldn't hurt you. No matter what, don't forget the basic principles we've been talking about. Principles of saving and investing. That percentage of your life should never be touched by any of these requests. Always deal with percentages. Give out 10 to 20% of your income. It won't hurt you. But when you just give out, you just tell them, yes, you are hurting yourself. Learn to say no. A fantastic, liberating term. No. I'm sorry, the word is no. And another thing again, you owe nobody any explanation. You don't need to explain why you're saying no. My answer is no. Because when you start explaining and you're dealing with a very crafty person, they try to talk you out of your no convert it into a yes. Learn to set your boundaries. I'm sorry, by this time of the day, I am not available to pick calls. Learn to say no. Can you accept visitors at this time? Is that going to affect your me time? Is that going to affect your meditative time? Is that going to affect your prayer time? Whatever you do, if the answer is yes, it's going to affect, simply say no. You have to learn to be meticulous about your life, about your time, about your money, who you spend your time with, who you spend your money with, and where you spend your money. Never overcommit. When you say yes to 10 people, and unfortunately you never went back to look to see if these events you said yes to are clashing, you're going to disappoint every one of them, and that makes you a bad person. But when you're meticulous, when you're deliberate about your life, you're deliberate about every step, you know when to say no. If you just found this video interesting, I would have you like, share, post your comments, and don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till we meet again, same time, same place next week. And don't forget, health is wealth.